You stand in front of the bathroom mirror, holding your toothbrush, and you spit into the sink. Instead of white foam, you see a swirl of pink. You look closer at your gums and realize they look red, angry, and puffy. Worse, they seem to be pulling away from your teeth, exposing the sensitive yellow roots underneath. You feel a sudden jolt of panic. You realize that your teeth look longer than they used to, not because they are growing, but because your gums are shrinking. The dentist calls it periodontal disease or gingival recession. They talk about deep cleanings, painful gum grafts where they cut tissue from the roof of your mouth, or the terrifying possibility of root canals and extractions. They tell you that once gum tissue is gone, it is gone forever. They tell you that you are genetically predisposed to losing your teeth. But what if the conventional advice of brush and floss more is actually missing the real root cause of the infection destroying your mouth? What if the toothbrush is simply too large to reach the microscopic enemies hiding deep inside the pockets of your gums? There is a reason why tooth decay and gum disease are still rampant despite aisles full of high-tech electric toothbrushes and chemical mouthwashes. The bacteria that eat your bone and flesh have built a fortress that modern tools cannot breach. But there is an ancient Ayurvedic technique, dating back over 3,000 years, that acts as a magnet for these bacteria. It uses a common kitchen ingredient to dissolve the fortress, kill the invaders, and create an environment where your gums can actually regenerate and reattach to the teeth. To save your teeth, you must first understand the war happening inside your mouth. Your mouth is a microbiome, a complex ecosystem of bacteria. Some are good, helping to digest food. But others, specifically a strain called Streptococcus mutans, are destructive. These bacteria do not just float around, they organize. They secrete a slime that allows them to stick to your teeth and hide under your gum line. This slime hardens into what we call plaque and tartar. Think of this plaque as a biological bunker. Inside this bunker, the bacteria release acids and toxins that eat away at the enamel of your teeth and the collagen of your gums. Your immune system attacks this area to fight the bacteria, which causes the inflammation and bleeding. The problem with brushing and regular mouthwash is that they are water-based. The bacterial cell wall is made of fat, or lipids. As you know from basic chemistry, oil and water do not mix. When you use water or alcohol-based mouthwash, it just slides right over the fatty membrane of the bacteria. It cannot penetrate the bunker. You might kill the surface bacteria, but the colony living deep in the gum pockets remains untouched, continuing to destroy your jawbone silently. This is where the practice of oil pulling changes the game. Oil pulling involves swishing a tablespoon of oil in your mouth for 20 minutes. But you cannot use just any oil. You need an oil that is specifically antimicrobial and capable of piercing that lipid membrane. The ultimate weapon for this is coconut oil. Coconut oil is unique because it is composed of nearly 50% lauric acid. Lauric acid is a medium-chain fatty acid that is toxic to the specific bacteria that cause tooth decay and gum disease. When you introduce coconut oil into your mouth, a fascinating chemical reaction occurs. The cell walls of the bacteria are made of fat. The coconut oil is fat. In chemistry, like dissolves like. The oil acts as a powerful magnet. As you swish the oil around your mouth, it sucks the bacteria out of their hiding spots. It pulls them from between the teeth, from the deep pockets under the gums, and from the microscopic tubules in the porous surface of your teeth. It dissolves the fatty membrane of the bacteria, effectively destroying them. Furthermore, as you swish the oil, it mixes with your saliva. Your saliva contains natural enzymes. When these enzymes mix with the fat in the oil, a process called saponification happens. You are essentially making soap in your mouth. This soapy mixture acts as a surfactant, scrubbing the teeth and gums at a microscopic level that bristles can never reach. It emulsifies the plaque and carries away the toxins. This is why oil pulling is so effective for receding gums. By removing the bacterial load and the toxins, you stop the immune system's inflammatory response. When the inflammation stops, the swelling goes down, the bleeding stops, and the body can finally begin the work of repairing the tissue. Without the constant acid attack, the gums can heal, tighten, and re-adhere to the teeth. Here is the exact protocol you need to follow to see results. This is not a quick rinse, it is a therapy. You must do this first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach, before you drink water or brush your teeth. While you sleep, your body detoxifies, and a lot of bacteria accumulate in your mouth. If you eat or drink first, you swallow those toxins back down. Take 1 tablespoon of high-quality, organic, unrefined virgin coconut oil. If it is cold, the oil will be solid. Put the solid spoon in your mouth and let it melt. It might feel strange at first, but it will turn to liquid quickly. Now, begin to swish. Push and pull the oil through your teeth. Suck it through the gaps.